Kavita Channé is a business mogul, TV personality, philanthropist, and best-selling author, best known as the founder and CEO of Sip Channé, a luxury French wine brand redefining wellness and indulgence. Since launching in 2018, Kavita has led Sip Channé to national success as a premium, no sugar, low sulfite wine crafted for modern lifestyles. Hand harvested in Provence and rooted in tradition, her wines offer the elegance of French heritage with a health conscious twist. As a proud minority woman founder, Kavita is not just creating wine, she's leading a movement towards balance, beauty, and better living. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Live the Glamour Chats. I am here today with Kavita Channé, and we have so much to talk about.
So excited to be here.
So good. I'm going to get right into it because we have a lot to go over. Let's just talk first a little bit about you and how you kind of got into the wine business.
Well, clearly I love wine. I've always been a wine lover. My parents had wine parties when I was a kid and I wasn't of age to drink, but I would always watch and I thought it was so fascinating. And then when I was of European age, because that's a little younger than American age, to drink, my parents did share wine with me. And I was like the girl in college where people were ordering Red Bull vodkas and I was ordering a glass of wine.
Yeah.
So that was me. I ended up working in broadcasting and television and covering sports and entertainment. And I did that for a good 10 years. And I still do it here and there, but I wanted something of my own. I wanted like a business of my own. And I actually took this summer off when I was working pretty much nonstop for years, covering all different sports. And I took a summer off. I traveled to Europe and I was given this beautiful pink drink everywhere I went. Without me even ordering it. They were just like, have some rosé. You know, I'm in Italy, same thing. I'm in France, same thing. And I fell in love. And I literally fell in love because I wasn't a rosé drinker in America.
Especially not here.
No, I was a white wine, red wine drinker. I love my Napa cabs and I loved white wine. And then I like really was like, wow, I can really like get into this rosé vibe. So I come back to the United States and I order the rosé and at all my favorite places, and I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
That's funny.
I'm like, this tastes the same. So I went back. Yeah, I went back and I had this idea and it was like a joke. My friends are like, you should bring that rosé that you love from France back here.
Yeah.
So I went to this conference called Pink. And it's literally only for it held in Cannes in France every year. And it's only for like rosé wine, not rosé only, but it's only for, yes, rosé only, but it's only for like producers and winemakers, right?
Got it.
So it's not open to the public. So I went, and I'm sure you'd have done this too. I applied as like a journalist.
Media, yeah.
Exactly. I was like, I'm going to cover this conference.
Yeah.
I need help.
That's so good.
I got in, and then the rest is I had three winemakers that I loved. I picked one, and the rest is history.
Oh, wow. When was that? Like what time, how many years ago was that?
That was 2017, and we launched in 18.
Wow. So now, and I mean, I have it here. You sent the prettiest package, by the way. I have to
I have it here.
You know what's so funny is cheers. Cheers. I chilled the white one. So I was like, I need to try. Now you're talking about rosé, but I'm gonna taste it because I wanted to taste it with you because but before I do that, we're gonna talk all about it. But what really made me excited was the fact that there's no sugar. And I think that is such a big deal. And that to me, that crosses right over into wellness, which I know is a funny combination to say wine and wellness, but you're all about that. You're like,
it sounds great, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds so. When you first told me, I was like, yes, like let's do this. So can you talk a little bit about it? And can you talk a little bit about like, the no sugar part of it?
Yes, of course. And now you are drinking the white. You're drinking Sip Channé Blanc.
Yeah.
That one is Semillon, Uni Blanc, and Roll. Okay, Roll is Vermentino for my Italian wine lovers.
Oh, I love Vermentino. Yes.
So you're gonna have hints of that in there. That one is on repeat at my house. It's because it's new and it's my baby. It's so just easy and crisp and delicious. And that one, both of them are no sugar, low sulfites. So I mean,
yes.
Do you feel like you're in Saint-Tropez or what?
Oh my God, yes.
It's so good. Just close your eyes and just pretend you're in Saint-Tropez.
That's exactly what it feels like. And it's very, I mean, unless you're getting wine from there, like
Yeah.
You can tell the difference
Yeah.
immediately. Immediately, you can tell the difference. And
So about the no
the
sugar.
fact that there's no sugar.
Yeah, so basically the way that that works is, I mean, a lot of wine does have sugar. A lot of times winemakers will add sugar for purposes of making the flavor taste delicious. The reason why the wine is no sugar is because we ferment the yeast for 2 weeks and the yeast eats all the sugar. So that's part of the process. And now not every winemaker can do this.
Okay.
Only really skilled ones can,
Mm,
because that's why other winemakers will have to add sugar because they want the flavor to be a certain type of profile. And with ours, it's no sugar. Our winemaker knows how to do that. He studied, all over in Switzerland. He studied in Chateauneuf de Pape.
mm,
And we really just kind of like, got lucky with this super talented guy. His name's Thomas.
yeah.
And I'm just so happy because I wouldn't have done it otherwise. I
No.
wanted to create something that and when you say wellness and wine, when you are relaxed and you're celebrating and you're happy, that's wellness.
Yes.
When you're not having sugar, that's wellness. When you are, drinking something that calms you down, as long
Hmm.
as you're not overindulging, that's
Right.
wellness. So
Completely, completely.
you
And
can have one with the other. Like I do believe that I do think of myself as a biohacker. I am someone
mm,
like to hack my biology. I am someone that wants to live a long life, and I want, and I care about the supplements and all these things, but I also love wine and I
right.
don't feel guilty about it.
No, I think that's so important. And I feel the same way. And I think taking care of your body is important, but mental health too is such a thing. And it's funny because I talk to my friends know the same supplements and I'm always trying different things. And I'm like, I want to indulge a little bit and enjoy this. And if you take that away, I feel like that takes a whole other part of life away too,
Correct.
which could end up making you feel worse or more stressed. So you have to kind of think about the balance. I want to talk a little bit about your biohacking because I know a few of the things that you do. And I want to hear, I want to go into that a little bit because I think that shows too about your background and someone who can create a wine like this, but then also know the health benefits of life too.
Thank you. You know what? It's funny because I said that I fell in love with wine because my parents, loved wine. I also fell in love with wellness because my dad is like an OG biohacker. My little sister had this like minor health situation when we were younger, and it's called vitiligo. She still has
Mm,
it. And so my dad would take her to doctors and nobody knew, how to
mm,
get rid of it. And so my dad started researching and started like learning all these homeopathic things. And he just fell in love with just all of that, all of the things behind it, where you don't necessarily have to go to a doctor. You don't necessarily have
mm.
to have medicine. You can treat yourself with homeopathic stuff. You can take vitamins and supplements. And this was at a time, I'm not trying to age myself,
No.
but this was at a time when that wasn't the popular thing. And it was like you just go to your doctor at that time. It's like you're
Yeah.
sick, you go to your doctor. You have a
Right.
problem, you go to your doctor. You don't question it.
Mm-mm.
So my dad always like kind of questioned and thought, I want to listen to a doctor, but I also want to take care of myself and be my own, in essence, doctor of
Mm.
my own body and control what I can and do the best I can. So my dad was eating flax seeds and chia seeds,
Oh,
like in
wow.
1992.
Yes,
So,
yes.
and now it's like everyone's like chia flax, and it's,
Yeah.
my dad
And
was
you're
doing
like,
that.
I know.
I used to think he was such a weirdo because he would
Yeah.
like take a spoon and just like swallow them. And I just was like, this is strange. But also we didn't really have health insurance at all
Mm.
times because sometimes my dad's business was doing amazing, other times it wasn't. And so that was also very imperative that we were always healthy because we were
Yeah.
taking vitamins and
Right.
vitamin C and doing all of these things that continued into my adult life.
Oh, wow.
So now this whole biohacking thing is like super trendy and I love that. I love it because there's like so many people out there being great advocates for wellness, and then
Mm.
there's like so many technologies and supplements and new things coming out all the time, which I love all of it. But so for what I like to do is I make, first of all, I don't like taking pills anymore. They
Mm.
just gag for some
No, I
reason,
know. And there's
right?
so many to have to take. Like you get to a point where you're like, I can't take 20, like
I know, and I was getting to that
that
point,
was
and I
that. Yeah.
literally, well, I have 2 children, and when I was pregnant with both, like I was doing all my prenatals, all the things,
Mm.
and I could like swallow all my pills at
Right. A
once,
whole
and
handful.
I
Yeah.
could, and then I don't know what happened in the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
I try to swallow even 3 pills, and I want to throw up.
Mm.
So
It's just too
I
many gets to the
too
point, right?
many.
Yeah.
So I've been researching like different liquid vitamins, and then
Mm.
most of them are like a lot of them are in plastic. So then I was
I
like,
know.
no, I want glass. So now
Yeah.
I've come up with this crazy list I wanted to share with
Oh,
you.
I love it. And a
I'm
lot of the
not gonna
liquid
like
are liposomal, right? So like absorb better,
correct, but they're in plastic bottles.
which is
So now
crazy. Yeah.
crazy. So now what I've done is I found a vitamin C. I change
Mm,
my products all the time, but I found a vitamin C that's powder form in a glass bottle. So what
no
I do is I pour
way.
it in my shake. Yeah, my
Oh,
shake's crazy. So I
yeah.
have like
Yeah,
filtered
you
water.
gotta tell
I'm
us.
sorry. I'll tell you one thing. So it's filtered water. It's one date. It's a
Mm.
handful of frozen wild blueberries and a
Oh,
little bit of ice. And I only put like 6 ounces of water because again, I don't want to drink a smoothie. I just want like a
yeah.
quick drink. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So I put in their bone broth protein. I put in
Oh,
their organized animal organ protein.
oh
So that's
wow. The
equivalent,
liver and all.
yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the things. And it's
yeah.
equivalent to 30 grams of
Oh my
protein in
gosh.
a shake.
That's
Then I put, insane,
insane.
right? Because as
Yeah.
women, we need
I
protein. Like,
know. And it's
yeah.
like you struggle to figure out how to get the protein.
Oh,
I
I know.
was like, I can't eat 10 eggs. I can't.
I know. And you can't just do it from a shake either. You really
No,
do
you
need it
can't.
from like food, like
Yes.
actual food too.
Yeah.
I also put in their creatine, another big game
Oh, yes.
changer.
So good.
And I put a perfect aminos. I put true Niagen NAD. I have
So you put this
inositol in
all
there.
together.
Babe, this list is
And you put
crazy.
it oh my and you put it all in one like
Yes.
drink?
Vitamin C, I got mitochondria stuff, magnesium,
Yeah.
folate, B12,
Oh my
body bio
God.
PC. But the number one hack that I love, 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 because I saw it on my blood test change like my results,
Yeah.
is dose daily liver is amazing. Like
Really?
amazing.
I keep
Love.
seeing it and I'm like, I wonder. I love the
Yeah.
fact that you put it all in one because that's been my issue is I'm like, okay, so I
Yeah.
have the perfect aminos, I have all these supplements, and I'm like,
And they tell you to mix it in water, and you're
I
like, how many
know
waters
it's
am I gonna have today?
in the morning. I'm drinking 10 glasses and I can't. I'm like, this doesn't, I
It's
can't.
like built to make you, it's like honestly, it's you just after a while you just tap out because
I
it
do.
doesn't make
And that's
sense.
honestly, it's funny that you said it because I have them sitting on my counter and doing them and I'm overwhelmed by it, but you're making me feel so much better because
No,
it's
you
like,
literally, even
let
if you have
me,
capsules,
yeah,
open
put
them
them
and put them in
in.
the shake.
I need to do this immediately. Like tomorrow morning's first thing I'm doing. I'm taking everything and I'm putting it all in one because it makes sense and I just
Oh,
feel
that
like I can do that. Like that I
totally.
can do. I
And
can't,
it's like fun because you're like being like a little mad
yeah,
scientist for 10
mixing.
minutes of your life and you're mixing everything together.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I would do is I don't know what you were taking, but
Mm,
I would put number one, I would put it in Chat GPT and
mm.
I would say, I want to make a shake with all these ingredients. Like, can these all go
Mixed
together?
together, right? That makes it oh even better. So that's so smart in case something doesn't go with
Well,
it.
because like my glutathione and my vitamin D
Right.
K2, I just do in the morning,
Mm,
like right when I wake up. And then
got
I
it.
don't put that in my shake. I put it under my tongue because some things you got to do different.
Yeah. Oh, you do
And
glutathione. You do that in the
yeah.
morning, huh?
Yeah, because I have like a liposomal one in a
Yeah,
glass
that's
jar.
yeah. I
I put
never
it
do it in
under
the
my
morning.
tongue.
I know.
No, you should really do
Yeah.
it twice a day, honestly. But I put it under my tongue. I put the vitamin D
Mm,
K2, and then I
yeah.
take my two pills of the probiotics because I have it,
Right. Yeah.
fortunately, in pill form. And that's it. And then I have my shake
And then you
either
have your
like right
shake.
before I work out, 30 minutes later, or after. It just
And the
depends.
shake has the date and the wild blueberries in it, so that gives a good flavor to everything.
Yeah, well, the date like
Ooh,
makes it
the
awesome.
date's
Then the wild
perfect.
blueberries and all
Yeah.
that stuff, like Dose Daily, tastes like candy. It's
I
amazing.
yeah, that's the thing is at least they've made it they've gone
I
to
don't, Dose Daily needs to be paying me because I'm literally, I
as
have
soon
no
as they
affiliation
need,
with them.
we need tag. I'm going to tag them and tell them they need to. You'd
I
be
have no affiliation.
perfect.
Okay. Like I pay for my Dose Daily and
That's
I
funny.
will tell you my liver levels when I first started it were like normal, but they were
Right.
like on like the medium higher end.
Mm.
And now they're on like the medium low end. And I'm
Wow.
like, oh, this is great.
I need to
Cause
tell my sister this because she actually just said that about, and she doesn't, my sister's like super healthy, doesn't drink,
yeah.
like she drinks very casually, and her liver levels came up like that. And she like, called me and was like,
And
uh,
it's not just from drinking. Like, I
right.
mean, your liver can be affected from medication,
And
anything.
that's what she realized. And she's like, okay. And she's, of course, wants to do something. So I'm going to tell her to watch this and be like, this
Oh,
is
I
what you need to, you got another one for Thursday.
I know.
It's so
It's
good.
crazy.
It's
But
so
I
good.
love that you love all that stuff. And this is what
Yeah.
I mean. Like, I think it's so cool that, even girls in their 20s care about this stuff and they're
Yeah.
eating
Yeah.
healthy and people are willing to, I wish things were more affordable though,
I
because
know. That's
I'm
the
actually going
biggest.
to ask. like when we hang up, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I'm gonna put in there like all the products. I'm like, give me a price per shake of how much this costs.
Yeah, that's probably insane.
You know what I mean? Because it's like
It's like
not
a
fair that these things.
$200 shake every day. But I
I
get
call
it
it the
though.
million dollar. I call it the million dollar
It
biohack shake.
is. It literally is after you put everything. I mean, each ingredient is $100.
I know, but it's like,
But
listen, I would rather
but I take that any day
I'd
over,
rather do that than get a new iPhone. Sorry.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And for like in the long term, no one realizes that, because people are like, oh, you're young, you don't have to do this now. But you're so preventative that,
Mhm.
30 years from now, hopefully that'll eliminate a lot of the things. Like you literally can age gracefully, skin,
100%.
hair, inside, outside, all the
Everything.
things. Yeah.
I mean,
Which,
just like the sauna, red light therapy, like if
yeah.
you can get to your gym, if you can do it, there's so many affordable red lights that you can buy.
Mm,
You want to make sure you're buying a good quality one that doesn't have flicker, obviously, because you got to research that because
yeah.
some companies are selling some crappy
Not
products. You
great.
really do have to
Yeah.
research. But that's why ChatGPT is your friend.
Yeah, I know. You know what? You're making me want to. I never thought to use it for this type of stuff, but you're right. It's like
I
the
just
perfect.
used it to help me car shop. I was like, tell
No
me how much.
way.
Yes, because I have a Tesla and I've had it forever. And I said, I kind of want a bigger car. And I was like
Mm.
looking at an Escalade and I didn't realize how expensive they were. And so I was like, holy moly, this is like
Ooh.
more than my
Yeah.
Tesla X. And so I asked Chat, like, give me the pros and cons. Also tell me how much it'll cost energy wise, gas wise. It
Wow.
broke down everything for me.
Because that's the hardest part of really any even back to supplements. I mean, you can sit there and say like, okay, but this is good, but maybe the one that you bought has certain milligrams in it versus like another
Correct.
one. So you're taking three supplements and you only need to take one of this one, and or that's why
Correct.
it's more expensive.
And it's derived like
Yeah,
the vitamin C. There's different versions of it. So
so many different. Yeah.
Chat is your friend.
So that's like another one. You gotta dose and chat GPT. You're like,
So I know ChatGPT needs to pay me
I need
too.
to pay you too. You're like more people. All the wellness girls are going to be on there using it for
For
that.
real. I
Ah,
know.
it's so that's so good. I love this. I think it's incredible to be able. I love talking to someone that can have a good understanding and still be like enjoying life and living
Thank
life.
you.
That you're
Yeah.
not sitting down because I think sometimes you get stuck in like the wellness world and you feel like you can't be pretty and dolled up and you have to be a certain way, and it's like you're
Correct.
proving all of that, like that you can be gorgeous,
Yeah.
hair, makeup, everything
You.
done, and have a incredible brand like your wine brand and still know how to
Like,
take care of your body.
no, and you know what? Like I get it. It's kind of now with all these reports coming out about the gel nail polish, and I used gel like once because I broke my thumb this
Mm,
summer. I had my thumbnail, I had to, whatever. But
yeah.
and then you see these reports coming out,
No.
and then I see like these young girls, they're maybe 12 even
Yes.
years old
Yes. So
getting
young.
gel.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I
no.
know.
So I think less is more. And luckily, there's people out there like Lady Gaga, Jenny
Mm,
McCarthy that have clean makeup lines.
yeah.
And I would say to young people, and I'm sure you agree with me, color your hair as
Mm,
like less as you can because
so true.
it's not even about like chemicals at this point. It's about your hair is going to thin out and
Well,
look
that
like crap
too.
when you're
Yeah,
older.
yeah, exactly. And you know what's so funny that you talk about that? I'm just getting myself back. I like destroyed my hair and I cut
Okay.
it all off, and I'm finally getting it to grow and come back, and I'm taking supplements because
Yep.
I did all of that. I did
What are
all of
you
those things.
taking?
I'm actually taking Planet People's gummies, which are pretty
Okay.
good.
Hmm.
I'm doing oh my God, Well Bell, the
I'm
hair
doing well,
supplement.
Bell.
I
I've been
love
doing
Well
well, Bell
Bell.
for years. I
It's
love
so
well, Bell.
I've been
Yeah.
on it for maybe about a year now, and I have to say like I think that out of anything is
Amazing.
amazing. Like it
I love the
really,
founder. She's a
yes.
female. Like it's this
It's
great product.
incredible. And I feel like that probably, I do all these other little supplements that have like biotin and stuff in them, but I think that's
Yeah.
the number one thing that really made a
Are
difference.
you
And then
doing the oiling, like the what
I
you do once a week?
do. I
Me
actually
too.
made my own because I kept trying. Yeah, I was like,
Ooh,
I was buying all different ones, and I'm like, I need castor oil, I need rosemary oil. Like I'm trying to find different,
that
and
sounds good, but doesn't it make it like it's hard to
it
get out?
does. And so that's why I didn't love
Yeah.
like using just that.
You
And
could put the castor on your belly. A
yes,
lot.
in
I'm
your
doing
belly button.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I wanted something with all of these different oils in it that I can
Mm.
like do myself, but the same thing in glass bottles because I was like, you find the castor oil, but it's in a plastic bottle. I'm like,
Uh-uh.
like that doesn't make
Same.
sense. So
Same.
I ended up mixing a bunch of different ones, but I one that I really do is that I love is Agent Naturs, their hair
Oh,
oil.
really?
So good. She's another great women founded brand, and her products. She does
What is it for?
a collagen powder with pearl powder in it.
Mm.
That I have it here. It's in like a blue bag. And that I put into, I'll do like that collagen in
In
college.
your scalp. You put on your
No,
scalp.
no, this I actually take,
Oh,
I
drink.
ingest, but she has an oil too. So I do her collagen powder in water. That's why I'm like, I need to do this all in one because,
See, because like I have my shake and you have your hair oil.
right. Yeah.
You have your own mix.
Yeah. And I started it only
The
because
$1 million hair oil.
I literally chopped my hair off 5 months ago and was like,
Look at it. It's long. It's
oh,
getting there. Yeah.
it's getting there. It was like up to here, and it was. I've never had short hair in my whole life, and then I was doing, you're coloring it, you're putting extensions
Yeah.
in it, you're
I
doing
know.
all this stuff to it, and it was getting so like terrible looking, and it took so much for me to say like, all right, I'm taking the extensions out, I'm
Gotta
cutting
stop.
it.
And we should never do extensions unless it's like a night for an event.
That's
Like I
it.
did at the Venice Film Festival and I took it out the next morning. You know what I
That's
mean?
literally what I'm doing from now on because I realize, and I'm like, this is only a few months and it's getting healthier and I see the difference. And so now I'm like, never
Yeah.
again. Like, I'm not going back.
Same.
I'm not going
Actually,
back to
it's
it.
funny you say that because I was just starting with the Jacksonville Jaguars and this was like in 2015 or maybe it was 14. And I had randomly I like broke my fifth metatarsal and I was all depressed and my hair guy was like my good friend at the time and he's like, "Let me put extensions, it'll
Yeah.
cheer you up."
Yeah.
So of course I did these click extensions
Right.
and they looked gorgeous, but
Yeah.
I promise you I was like, "Why is my hair looking so thin after like a month or
It
two?"
does.
Yeah, and then I made him take them out
Mm-hmm.
and like literally all my hair fell out.
Gone. I know.
And the worst part is till this day, I've never had the thickness or length that I had pre that.
I say it all the time. Ever since I started it, it was the worst. And I did
Worst.
the same thing. Like I did it, you're doing TV. It
Yep.
holds curls really nice. Like all the
Yeah.
things, like better than what would felt like better than your own hair. And so I was doing it and I'm like,
You're better
it,
off with a wig.
I'm so much literally better off. Oh my God. It's just, you don't realize the things that you do to yourself for, different purposes that if you just didn't and you went with
Didn't
the
do
more
it.
natural route and
I
just took care
know.
of it. I mean, some of it takes a little bit more time and a little bit more maintenance, but in the
But so
long
what?
run, it's better. Yeah,
You don't
it's
want
just
to be an old lady with a few
no,
wisps on your head.
exactly,
Okay. So
exactly.
whoever's listening to us right now, take notes.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Take all the notes. Totally,
I love it.
completely. Yeah, I mean, I love this. I could talk about all of this forever. I feel like it's,
No,
a conversation that needs to be had. And I
totally.
want to go back. We didn't even talk about the wine and where it's available and all of that because I
Yeah.
feel like I mean, the fact that you can get no sugar and I could picture all the girls going out and getting this and being able to drink a good wine that tastes
Yes.
amazing and
I'm
not
so
have
glad
the
you
sugar.
like it. You
Yeah,
need to
no,
have another
I love
sip.
it. I'm like, this is everywhere. This is going with me everywhere.
I
But where
will
do
be
you,
drinking it. I'm actually going tonight. I have some friends in town, and I'm in Fort Lauderdale. We're going to Miami to this new restaurant called Daniel's Steakhouse,
oh,
which
I've just
is
heard about this.
so good. It's
Yeah. Is
like
it?
they use Florida farmers, and it's just the most delicious food. I was actually
Oh,
there 2 nights ago in the Fort Lauderdale location.
oh, wow. Oh, they have one in
Um,
Fort Lauderdale?
yeah, and so
Mm.
it's founded by Tom Angelo and Cassidy Angelo, father daughter duo. They're amazing.
Mm.
And they have our wine, so we're going to be going to Miami tonight to enjoy
Oh,
it. So
that's
it's fun.
awesome.
I mean, I
Yeah.
love the wine so much, and I really like even if nobody bought the wine, I would still
Yeah.
import it for me because I like to drink it, and it's I just feel the difference. I really do. When I was in Europe and they didn't have my wine in
Mm.
places, I was drinking great wines like a Sertico
Right.
Sancerre, but I
Yeah.
was still feeling a little off the next day.
Yeah,
And with our wines, and I'm sure it has to do with the low sulfites and the no sugar, I don't.
definitely.
And
Yeah.
me, as a mom, that I have small children, I don't have time to
No,
feel
you need to
hungover.
be ready to go.
Yeah,
You do. And I think that's the thing, waking up and not feeling like you had so much fun the night before and then I feel it the next day for two days
just
later,
why
which
even
never
do it?
existed
Yeah,
younger.
that's why I don't drink liquor. Like I literally don't drink. I don't
No,
drink
it's
anything. Like
awful.
even if tequila is like
No.
plant-based and you
Yeah.
metabolize it great, That's great and that's true, but I still don't feel great the next
I
day when
know.
I
And
drink it.
I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, why am I waking
You
up
know,
at
tequila is like an upper, by the way.
It is. So like that's the reason why you have it at
And
10
girls should not be drinking tequila because when we drink tequila, we end up doing things
too
like dancing on
much.
tables.
It's
I don't know. We're doing
it's
too
so
much.
no, it's so the first one of the first times I had tequila, a friend of mine said to me, "This is my like this makes me happy," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm a typically a happy, fun
Yeah.
person." I had it, and I was like,
Oh
"Okay,
my
it does.
God.
It does." Turned me into a different person.
You're like, this is what drugs would feel like.
Yes, that's what I say all the time. I'm like, must be what it feels like.
This is an upper.
I'll stick to the wine for sure.
Well, Sip Chané is not an upper, but it does get you.
No,
I've noticed that it gets me like very like giddy. Like I
yeah,
love wine because it makes not like red wine kind of makes me feel very like chill and like
sleepy.
not
Yeah,
so social. But our wines, in my experience, it makes me feel very like
mm.
relaxed and giddy. And
Mm.
I don't ever feel drunk, which I love.
Oh, that's
Like
the
you're
best.
not making a fool of
Yeah,
yourself. I mean,
right.
it's still like in some no sugar wines are just lower in alcohol content. We're not. We're still
No.
13%.
Oh,
So
wow.
you're still gonna get like a
Yeah,
nice relaxed buzz.
yeah.
But like you're not, I have not ever been like, embarrassing. So
Right. Yeah.
you
I feel
know,
like that's good too. It's like
yeah.
I don't
Like
need
I'm a
that.
mom, I can't be like out like
Yeah,
that,
I don't need to be a mess.
but
Oh,
it's fun. It's from Saint Tropez and it's
yeah.
great quality. And I have to say, out of all the countries on the planet, I would say France is my favorite for wine,
I know.
hands down. But there are some other amazing ones. Like Switzerland has some great wines,
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
and I love California wines too, but I don't love that I don't know which ones have
I
chemicals in them
know.
or not.
Yeah. Like, and they can have like color. I mean, they have so many different things in them that you don't
Like the
really.
Roundup situation scares me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. For
it's like
sure.
we don't know what we're putting in our
No.
soil and in our
Mm-mm.
fertilizer, and you don't know what's going in your wine, and
Right.
that's it's a
Exactly.
shame. It's a shame because
It's awful. I feel like
very
Europe, at least, there's a little bit more control over that situation with
correct.
everything. Yeah. So that's another good reason besides
And
the,
we pretty much have organic practices. My winemaker now is
ex-
applying for the
yeah.
certification, so we will have the organic certification
Oh,
in the next few
wow.
years, which
Oh,
is
that's
amazing.
amazing. That
Yeah.
is a whole nother level of being able
Yes,
to ship.
prices will be rising, people. So get your
Yeah.
hands on it
Get it
now.
now. Where can everyone find it if they're looking to purchase it from you?
Yes, so sipchanne.com. And if you want to see all of our fun, sign up for a newsletter and
Mm.
follow us on Instagram because we do so many fun events. And maybe you're in the area and you want to come, just DM us and say you want to join,
Ah,
or email us at cheers@sipchanne.com. But really, you just get off the website. I think we're doing a holiday promo for Thanksgiving coming
nice.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
so just go to the
awesome.
website,
And I'll have everything in the
sipchanne.com.
description box too, so they can find it and click
Of
and join
course.
the newsletter and join everything and follow you. Where can everyone find and follow you on social media? The
if
wine
you
and
are if you are bored and feel like watching someone like just be crazy, go ahead
well,
and follow me at Kavita Shanae.
if they don't already, I feel like a lot of people
Yeah.
will already follow you.
Feel free to like click next, next, next on my stories. I'm like,
No.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like sharing what I eat for lunch. I'm like cooking
Sometimes
for
I
my
say that
kids.
about mine. I'm like, what did I just post?
I don't care. For me, it's just like I'm sharing the stuff because I want to
Yeah.
share it. And
And it's
I'm
what
not,
you want to see. Like, I feel like I
yeah.
want to see that,
I'm
so
not one of those content creators that takes it so
I
serious that I'm like
know.
trying to do
Like,
this for engagement and
perfect.
that for engagement. No, I'm
Yeah.
just like posting what I want. And if you don't
No.
like it, I don't
Don't
care. And
watch.
you can
Yeah.
click next, and
I
that's
like
okay.
that. That's a perfect way to be on social media, I feel like.
Oh, thanks. I know
Oh,
you're my new follow, and I love following
God, I
you.
love it. Oh, I'm like, it's so fun to meet new people. And like, we talked a little bit before, so we got to know each other, but I feel like
So,
it's so good. Like you don't realize who, you have things you have in common and the
oh,
conversations that you can have.
the
So
next time I'm coming to New
yeah.
York, we are going out. FYI.
Completely. I'm ready. Or Miami or Fort Lauderdale. I love coming
Oh
down here.
yeah, I
So
forgot you come
I'm
here. That's
I'm
true.
messaging you immediately and be like, hey, we need to
You
get your
should join.
wine.
You should join for our clean dinner. We're doing a clean dinner with Brain Code. The founder Rachel Lambert owns Brain Code. Her and her partner, and they're coming
Oh,
down. We're doing a clean dinner.
no
That
way.
is November 13th.
Oh, I will
Yes.
wait, that's so funny because I was just talking to my boyfriend about going down around that weekend or that
Come on
week.
down.
Oh my
And
God, that's
then
perfect.
we have another one lined up January 30th, I believe, and that's with Gary Brecka and Dr. Pampa.
No. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Gary Brecka, I love. I'm a big fan. Oh, all right.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
me.
I know.
I'm in. A good reason to come down and a good reason to like eat clean and do all that stuff.
That's why it's so important. If anyone else like watching this it loves all these type of wellness dinners and like
Yeah.
events, this is what we do.
Oh,
So
I love
we
it.
do stuff with Jet Set Pilates. We
Ah,
do stuff with in Aspen, in New York, where you are, in the Hamptons, South Florida.
oh, it's so
We will be
awesome.
doing things in Nashville. It's just fun.
Mm,
When you
yeah.
combine all the things you love in life and make it one and get all these different people to be involved, it's just like that's what life
You
is.
you did it perfect. I mean, I feel like it's my type of people. So
I love it.
yeah, thank you, Kavita, so much for this chat
Thank you
and
for
everything.
having
Hopefully you can come
me.
back again, yeah, and talk
Let's
more.
do it.
Yeah,
You need on the
everybody.
show, babe.
Yeah, yeah. I'm, I mean,
Wine and wellness. We'll just
there
drink
we
and talk
go. That's
biohacks.
it. I can do it. We'll be like rat. We won't stop.
I know.
I love it.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so, so,
Don.
so much. I love this. It was so good.
Amazing.